A good careers education advice and guidance programme looks very much like any other subject scheme of work and needs to be planned very effectively to include all the aspects of what we like to call preparation for adult life. The aim is to motivate and inspire young people to forge their own paths, find out for themselves, giving them the tools and knowledge that's needed, but really to enable them to be able to achieve economic independence in their adult lives. The statutory duty on schools to deliver effective careers education, advice and guidance includes not only the need for effective IAG, but also to provide students with opportunities to engage with and learn about the world of work. And schools have been given the freedom to find the best way to deliver that for their young people, taking into account their local situations and the demands that are placed on them. For employers, having young people that are well motivated and already come to them with a good understanding of the world of work and of employability skills is a big advantage. It's really good to know what the community employment situation is. It's really important to take this into account and to make sure that young people's aspirations have elements of both being very inspirational and very high-reaching, but also that they are realistic in terms of their expectations and what's available to them locally. Schools can make a difference by really investing in their careers education and guidance and in things like work experience and opportunities to engage with the world of work. It's a really important part of the school's contribution to the local community. The expectation on employers that want to get involved with schools is really that they will communicate effectively and respond to messages and phone calls. That can often be quite challenging, especially when you're dealing with teachers who are unable to leave lessons to respond to phone calls or to be able to respond before the end of the school day. So being an effective communicator is really important. And also understanding that as professionals and teachers in schools, we often do have a lack of understanding as to how a business is run. That can impact, and sharing that information, communicating and talking to one another regularly about that, being reliable where it counts, that really helps. And equally, obviously, it wouldn't be fair for us to expect an employer to be happy about sitting in front of an assembly of 100 children when they're not used to doing that. So really just talking through the expectations and communicating right through the planning stages. What we really want is to get as many employers as possible involved with school, both at a planning level and at a delivery level. And we would welcome employers to come in when they want to be involved in the activities that we have planned throughout the year. Having meaningful interactions with employers whilst at school has been shown with recent research to significantly improve young people's aspirations and the likelihood of them progressing to a positive destination. My top tips for a good careers programme is to get SLT involved and make sure that it is led from the very top, because that's where the strength really comes from. Another top tip would be to have a plan. It's really important to draft your careers education programme against a scheme of work and an annual plan that makes sense to everybody that's involved in delivering it. And alongside that, I would recommend working towards a quality award, or certainly getting independent auditing processes in place to really critically assess your work and look for improvement.